Welcome to Carmichael Sports Media coverage of Clarke Central High School football on the NFHS Network. I'm Grayson Means, and with me is Jack Little. Tonight we'll be seeing a matchup here at Billy Henderson Stadium between the visiting North Oconee Titans, who come in with a record of 2-0, and they'll be taking on the home team, the Clarke Central Gladiators, who are looking to get their second win of the season and their first home win of the season with a 1-2 record tonight.
Yeah, the Titans come in here and they've been really good so far this season. They're 2-0 and neither game has been close. They've been dominant on both sides of the ball. Their defense has only given up 7 points. Their offense is scoring at will. JT Doster in the run game has been a huge part of that, along with Harrison Faulkner and Dallas Dickerson in the pass game. It is a dangerous team, North Oconee, and they come in here tonight against a Clarke Central team that's had trouble putting up points.
Yeah, absolutely. Clarke Central will be looking to exceed 13 points for the first time this season offensively. And then on the defensive side of the ball, Clarke Central will be missing a big piece of their front seven. With more on that information, we have sideline reporter Dylan Clearfield.
Thanks, Grayson. Clarke Central is 3 weeks into the season. They've already endured a lot of injuries, a lot of tough injury luck on the defensive side especially. Davion Richardson and Colin McIntosh, the two starting corners, are out this week as well. They'll be back next week, but they're still battling some injuries right now. Another big loss on the defensive side that will show up pretty big. Anthony Lunnan, the four-star defensive lineman committed to Georgia, he's out for the season with a meniscus injury. One guy who's needed to step up, Dream Freeman, number 44 on the defensive line. He has a North Carolina A&T offer, one of the captains for the Clarke Central team tonight. Senior leader, Coach Perno and Coach Howard, as well as Cameron Lawrence, the starting quarterback tonight, all raved about him. Coach Perno called him up after walkthroughs on Thursday and said, hey, this is our guy. You guys got to follow him, and he's the one to watch tonight. Back to you.
Yeah, thanks, Dylan. You talk about Dream Freeman. In his first 2 games against Cedar Shoals and Oconee County, he had 17 total tackles and 2 fumble recoveries, so he was a big part of the defense in the first 2 games for Clarke Central. He'll need to play a big factor tonight, facing an offense that scored 97 points in their first 2 games and are currently second in scoring average in all of Class 4A. The North Oconee offense. What have you seen from kind of the big players on North Oconee's offense so far this season, Jack?
Yeah, Grayson, this North Oconee team can score. You know, we're going to hear about that all the time. We're going to hear about that all season for North Oconee. This team can score. They've got D1 commits all over the place. They've even got guys that are playing D1 on defense, like Kamari Brooks playing tight end. I mean, that is so dangerous for this Titan offense. But really, their defense has been just as good as their offense. Their defense has outscored opponents. You know, they've given up 7 points. They've scored 12 points on 2 pick sixes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is a dangerous defense, and they're led by several really nice players, including Harrison Luke.
Yeah, Harrison Luke, he's the son of former college football coach Matt Luke. He's a big reason why North Oconee has only allowed 1 touchdown in their first 2 games so far this season. With more on Luke, we have sideline reporter Jack Cooney.
Thanks, Grayson. North Oconee has enjoyed a fantastic 2-0 start to their season with a loaded roster full of D1 commits. And they added another one to that list this week as 3-star junior safety Harrison Luke committed to Clemson University, where his father, Matt, serves as an offensive line coach. Harrison received offers from schools like Ole Miss, Georgia, Tennessee, and Auburn, but he ends up reuniting with his father an hour and a half away at Clemson. After speaking with Harrison yesterday, he talked about how his dad has shaped him as a professional and as a man, though he did admit, being an offensive line coach, his dad had a thing or two to learn about playing the safety position. For now, though, Harrison will be here at North Oconee making plays and aiming to help lead his team back to the state championship game. And his father, Matt, will be in attendance here tonight at Clarke Central. Back to you.
Yeah, thanks, Jack. Harrison Luke and Kamari Brooks, along with the rest of that defense, they've been really proficient so far this season. That's why they're currently 3rd in all of Class 4A in points allowed. They've been just playing at a terrific rate, and I expect more of the same tonight, Jack.
Yeah, you know, some of the keys to the game for North Oconee, it's going to be dominating the line of scrimmage. We've already heard about the injuries on the Clarke Central side. If they can dominate the offensive and defensive line of scrimmage, I don't think Clarke Central is going to have a shot in this one. They're going to rely on Nushai Valente to run the ball, and if North Oconee's front 3 is dominant, it's going to be a long night for them. And then, you know, the second point that I want to hit on, North Oconee is a big play team. And so if they could create big plays, they're going to run away with this one early. They want to put this to bed as early as possible. That's going to be so key for this North Oconee team today.
Yeah, absolutely. North Oconee, they've been getting out to a fast start these past couple games. Last game, Harrison Faulkner, the quarterback for North Oconee, only had to throw 5 passes, completed 4 of them for 106 yards. So talk about starting fast. They'll do more of that tonight. And then for Clarke Central, obviously offensively, like we said earlier, they have to score more points than what they've been doing their past 3 games so far.
Yeah, and then for Clarke Central, it's going to be the flip side of one of those. You know, they have to limit the big play. They can't allow North Oconee to go long and get easy touchdowns because Clarke Central does not put up points like that. And so they're going to have to be good in terms of keeping the ball in front of them and making plays to prevent a huge North Oconee gain and easy touchdowns.
Yeah, absolutely. Clarke Central, again, big, tough task tonight in stopping North Oconee's offense and defense. We'll see how it goes. If you're in the Athens area tonight, week 4 of the Georgia high school football season features a big, big matchup between, like we said, the North Oconee Titans and the Clarke Central Gladiators. Kickoff is set for 7:30. We'll see you then.
See that.